Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I am trying to, my camera broke. So I'm trying to record with my phone. It's been a minute since I've done that, so trying to set things up. Hopefully we've got this, but we'll see. And I've already tried to record this video 3 times. Like I said, I didn't realize what was going on, but apparently my camera was toast. So anyway, all that said, let's jump right in. So what I have for you today is this cute, adorable little project. It is what I am calling the 3-pocket Flappy tag. And the 3-pocket Flappy tag is essentially this. So you have let's show you on this one because I already have a tag for it. So in the top here, you have a pocket. Okay. And then you have a flap here, which has writing space on the back. You open this up, you have a pocket here on the side, you have more writing space here. Close that, put down that flap, turn it over, you have another flap, you lift that up, you open that up, you've got a pocket here on the side and more writing space here. That is my 3-pocket Flappy tag, because the whole thing is a tag which you can then put into a pocket itself, right? So just, you'd put it, of course that's not big enough, but you'd put it into a pocket. And so that's what we're going to make today. And I'll show you just a few others that I made. So there's that one, obviously. This one, which I actually made on camera, but yeah, it didn't work out very well. This one here I also made on camera. And this one has the little tab, the little flap holders. You can make this out of anything. Some of these were made out of cardstock. Some of them were made out of paperweight scrapbooking paper. I've got some that were made out of just regular like magazine image paper. And I've got some that were made out of just copy paper. So you can do this with pretty much anything. My preference is for paperweight simply because the cardstock makes for a much thicker pocket or tag pocket. Yeah, it makes for a thicker project. How's that? But yeah, you can do it out of just about anything. Here's some others I've made but have not yet decorated. Paperweight, cardstock, copy paper. It's just plain right now. It needs some stuff. This was made out of a magazine page. It was actually made out of just like a contents magazine page, so that, it's a good way to use up some of that paper we don't really know what to do with. This was made out of magazine images. And then this one was again made out of cardstock. And you can see the difference in the size between the 8.5 by 11 and the 12 by 12. So, and if you're using your 12 by 12 papers, it is going to take the entire page, which is always nice. No scraps being made, right? So that's what I've got. Let's jump right into this project and see what we need to do to make one ourselves. So I think we'll start by making one out of my cardstock. This is a 12 by 12 double-sided piece, and so that's the only cut I need to make there. Well, the only cut I need to make with this, although you may choose to use one, which is fine. Okay. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to fold it in half and crease. I still haven't found my bone folder from the move, so scissors it is. Fold that in half again. Okay. Fold that back on itself in half. And crease. Turn it over. Fold that one back on itself. And crease. Just like that. Now I want you to unfold the whole thing. And you're going to look for the side that has the hill in the middle. So as you can see, this dips in the middle. That's the valley. Turn it around. This side has a peak in the middle. That's the hill. This is what we want facing us. Then just cut your hill up to that midpoint, that middle fold. Do the same thing with your valleys on either side of it. So this is what you should have. All right, and it may not be perfect, but that's okay because number one, you don't need it to be perfect, and number two, this is not a art that requires perfection, right? Okay, so at this point, you want to take, okay, so you've got this, right? Fold down your two end flaps, and then go ahead and fold this up. Take these two middle flaps. Go ahead and trim these or cut these to about the length that you want them to be. Because you're going to want these to be, well, you're probably going to want these to be a little bit shorter than the other pieces, okay? At this point, if you have any weirdness, go ahead and trim it. Like I had a little bit of weirdness right here. And I'm just going to trim it a little bit. Okay. And by weirdness, I mean like you didn't stay on the fold perfectly, so it looks a little off. I can't speak. So then you have the opportunity to trim that up. Okay, enough of that. So this is what you should have. Okay. Now, that is so crooked. All right. I said I wasn't going to use the paper trimmer, but here I am using it because that is so crooked. Okay. There we go. Now, the next thing that you want to do is to take these same flaps. Take your corner rounder. Now I'm using a Crocodile corner chomper. I'm going to use the 1/2 inch side, meaning the bigger rounding space. And I'm just going to round both of those. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then you're going to want to, then you're going to want to take one of your sides, and so you'll have the flaps facing you. Turn it where this end flap, you're going to get your 1 inch paper circle punch and do your thumb hole. Go ahead and just turn this over. Take this one and do the same thing. Okay. Then you can go ahead and get your glue out. And you're going to lift this flap up. And then right here, you're going to glue down this middle part. So just right here at the fold and across the bottom. Then just fold that down. You've just formed a pocket, right? Go ahead and turn this like that. And do the same thing on this side. So glue down right by the fold. And across the bottom. and fold that down. All right. Okay, so that's done. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to flip the whole thing over. So this is what you should, go ahead and tuck those under. This is what you should be looking at, okay? You've got your two flappies up here, and you've got these pieces. Take your glue, glue down this outside edge. All along the bottom. So again, down that outside edge and all along the bottom. Then just turn this over and press. That forms that top loading pocket. Guys, that is literally all there is to it. We have completed the tag, and all that needs to be done is decorating. Okay, I want to try one more, and what I did was I got just a regular piece of like index page from a book, and I trimmed off the white, and now I'm going to fold it in half. I am going to fold it in half again. And as you can see, it does not matter what size it is. It's going to make a difference in your final project. But I'm going to fold it back onto itself. So rather than using this one as a Flappy tag, you might want to use this one as a Flappy journal card because it's going to be very small. Fold it back onto itself again. I'm going to unfold, make sure I have the hill facing me, which I do. I am going to trim up that hill. I'm going to do this very carefully so that I stay on that hill as much as possible. Open it up, fold these two sides, tuck those and fold these two sides in. Now take your flaps, trim them, to your preferred length. While I've got it, I'll go ahead and get my corner chomper out. Like so. Now I'm going to open it up. I'm going to get my 1-inch circle punch. Put in my thumb hole, flip it over, my 1-inch circle punch, put in my thumb hole, glue down and across the bottom, down, whoops, and across the bottom. Go ahead and open it up this way, glue down and across the bottom. And there's another one done, my friends. There's another one done. All set to be decorated. Okay, let's cardstock decorations. Yay, this is the funnest part. Although I really enjoyed putting these together too. All right. One thing I've got that I wanted to kind of play with. Let's see, which one do I want to use? Let's do this one. So this is one that I did out of just plain copy paper when I was first testing to see how it would work with 8.5 by 11. And so that's all this is. It's just a plain piece of copy paper, right? I have some peanuts, or I have some comics. They're not all peanuts. And I've been planning to use these in a project. So I'm going to cut just a piece of this off. I'm going to not I'm not going to cut the comics in half yet. I'm sure that I will trim a bunch of it off. But I'm kind of liking Dennis the Menace. So we're going to glue this on some Dennis the Menace. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, I've turned it over where Dennis is on the side facing down. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue just along this flap. And I am using my wet glue because I don't know why. It's in my hand. I could use a glue stick because I'm probably going to sew. But, okay, now wait a minute. This way. Wait. This way. I want to be sure that when it's coming down in front, that it is the correct direction. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I am just going to trim this. Being very careful not to cut my project, but only the paper that I'm adhering to it. Oh, shoot. And it's okay. And I'm going to trim off this top part. Bring my corner rounder back in. Chomp those corners back off. Super cute. Okay, let's turn this over. We're going to do this side too. There we go. Set that to the side. And I'm going to bring in my corner rounder again. How cute is that? So stinking cute. Okay, so then down here we have some options, right? So I'm probably just gonna ink the inside a little bit because that's my writing space. But for these, I'm thinking, do I want to put some more of the cartoon or the comic strip on there? Let's do it and see what we think. See what we think of that. Okay, well, I don't know yet. I'm not really sure what I think of that, to be honest with you. Let's try putting some ink on it. Let's see how that makes us feel. Okay. Right. Let's do this side. All right, so let's look at some things that I've pulled out here and how they might work on this particular project. I went ahead and got this and cut it down just because it was a little bit large, and I think I'm going to put it right there. So these are all stickers. I got these. I'm pretty sure all of these came from Temu. And guys, I know that there are a lot of people out there who don't like Temu, and that's fine. Everybody does their own thing. But the quality of their stickers is excellent. I really, really like the fact that I don't have to worry about them not staying. You know, some stickers you have to add glue to, and that is not a problem with Temu stickers. So I like that a lot. And no, this is not a sponsored video. I stopped doing that a while back. I have considered going back to it, but it's just a lot of work. And so I just don't have that kind of time. So, and I'm going to put him down. He is my newspaper. What do they call them? You know, the guys who own the newspapers? Forgot. Anyway, he's that guy. Okay. I'm liking that. Now we're going to turn this over. I've got this daily newspaper, or I have the Sun Herald. Kind of feeling the Sun Herald. So let me put this back over here. And we're going to just peel this off because it's already a good size. we're going to put it down right there. And then I've got her. All right. And then I've got her. She reminds me very much of my mother when I was a little girl, just because of her hairstyle and stuff. Put her right there. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So this is what we've got so far. Is on this side we have her, and on this side we have him. And we've inked the flappies, right? And we've inked these flappies. This is all good writing space. Now we can make a decision to decorate some of this or not. I'm not sure yet whether I want to. I'm around this. And then I'm trying to decide, I'm thinking right there. Let's just do that. I like the way that looks. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Yep, let's do that. Oh my. We got glue goobers. Glue goobers. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now, I feel like I don't want to add a bunch of decorations to the inside where the writing space is. However, I'm going to come in with some fossilized amber. And then I think I'm going to take some of the frayed burlap. Go over the whole thing one more time. So, I may take this over and sew around right here. I'm not sure. But for now, I am pretty happy with the way this looks. I think it's turned out super kind of cute. Of course, there are a ton of things that you could do to add, you know, decoration or character to your particular project. Again, I am, you know, kind of trying to keep these fairly simple. So yeah. And then there's these, which are all waiting to be decorated, down here at the bottom. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope you found it useful. Or if not, at the very least, I hope you found it entertaining. I hope that you had a moment to craft along with me, and I hope that you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you click the little bell, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're crafting today. Drop me a picture. I'd love to see it. I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.